Okay, this video, hola muchachos. This video we're gonna add some emphasis to adjectives. So sometimes you have a meal that's good, right? Or la comida está muy buena. But sometimes you have a meal that's like way good, really good. And so this is how we're gonna add some emphasis to that. It just goes beyond the capability of just a normal adjective describing what you just experienced, okay? Okay, so the ending that we're gonna add to our adjectives is ísimo, okay? So we have ísimo, that has an accent, ísimo. And then in parentheses, we're gonna put all the endings, the other endings that we might need. Because remember, as an adjective, we need to make sure it agrees with our noun. So this is singular masculine, singular feminine, plural masculine, plural feminine, okay? And again, it just depends on what we're describing. So if you're describing la comida, you say buenísima, right? If those books were so good, oh, buenísimos, okay? Okay, let's say, now, when an adjective ends in a vowel, so let's talk about, most of them do. Most adjectives end in vowels. And so if it ends in a vowel, drop the vowel. And then you'll add this, okay? So we were talking about bueno. And so it would be buen, I'm gonna drop the O, and then you add the ísimo. Buenísimo. Or buenísima, okay? So my bueno, my stem, I guess we could call it, is just gonna be buen, and then you add the ísimo, okay? If it ends in a consonant, you just add this to it. So let's say that test was not only easy, it was like super easy. So you say, I guess we drop the accent there because the accent's now gonna go here. You don't ever have two accents on a word, okay? And so again, we still have our whole word fácil, and then we add ísimo to the end. And again, you might have to change that ending, okay? To make it plural or masculine or feminine, okay? Okay, also we run into some, so just real quick, drop the vowel. If it ends in a vowel, drop it. Or, if it has an AS or an A on there, just drop that. You just want to use this. And then if it ends in a consonant, you just add it to there, okay? Now, we do run into a problem when we have our adjectives that end in C, G, and Z. This is the same spelling issue and pronunciation issue we run into with our cargar verbs, okay? So if it has, let's say, for example, we're talking about the food, and the food is like delicious, rico, está muy rico. But now we want to say riquísimo, okay? If we don't do a spelling change, we end up with this C, and now it's ricísimo. So we got to do the QU. Let me add that in right here. So I'm going to put this in parentheses. So we're going to go, the C is going to change to a QU, just like on our verbs. And so now we have riquísimo. Now we're ready to add ísimo. Okay? Otherwise, if we just kept the C, there would be ricísimo, and we want to keep the k sound like we had in our original adjective. Let's say largo, like, oy, 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 this movie is long. All right, so the G, we're going to add in a U to help keep the g sound. So my adjective that's been emphasized would be let me make that a G. I almost made it a Q. Larguísimo. Okay? And then the last one is the Z. For example, let's say somebody's happy. They're not only happy, they're like super happy. So remember, the Z is going to change to a C. So we're going to have felicísimo. Okay? And those are my spelling change. So ísimo is what I add to my adjectives. And then for the C, G, and Z, I do have to make a little spelling change there. Okay? And then just make sure they agree with masculine, feminine, singular, plural.